Hey, what's going on everyone? Happy New Year. Dan Taylor from danthepixarfan.com here. Really happy to be back, kicking off 2023 with a new Lightyear toy news video where I'll be revealing images of most of the upcoming 2023 Mattel Lightyear toys that I talked about in my last toy news video back in November. Be sure to hit that card above if you missed it. Back then, I only had Entertainment Earth listings with product descriptions, no images, but this time I have images of just about everything that I talked about then, so be pumped for that coming up here in a few moments. Now, I know a lot of you out there have been seeing these images pop up on Entertainment Earth for weeks now, and you've wondered where my reveal video is. So yeah, I know that these images won't be news to some of you eagle-eyed viewers, but a lot of collectors out there aren't aware, so I still wanted to cover things here for anyone who might have missed seeing these images. I haven't shared them until now because I was waiting for all the images to be uploaded to the site. Things have been trickling out just a few at a time, but at this point I just figured it's close enough. I'm only missing images of like 2 of the figures, and so many of you have been waiting eagerly for months now to see these, so here we go. Oh, and by the way, I'm not going into product descriptions here. I covered all the descriptions and most of my overall thoughts in my last toy news video, so check that out again if you missed it, or you could just check out the actual listings themselves if you're interested in learning more about any of the toys I'm about to share. Okay, you ready? Let's do this. Alright, first up, starting with the roleplay category, here we have Mattel's Jetpack Space Ranger socks with motion lights and sounds. So cool. And just so you know, I am going to be sharing these reveals in the exact same order that I shared them last time when I covered just the listings without the images. I just figured that would help keep things nice and organized here if you've been following along this whole time. Next up, switching categories to Mattel's Hyperspeed series of small-scale vehicles with micro figures. This third wave in the series features 4 ships, including the XL4 here, and side note, is it just me, or is the XL4 Buzz Lightyear figure giving off some serious vintage Boba Fett figure vibes? I mean, just look at the colors. This has to be on purpose, right? I know Angus MacLean is a big Star Wars fan, so this totally could be paying homage to the classic figure, and I believe that it is. Let me know what you think, though. It just seems way too close to be a coincidence. And continuing on with the Hyperspeed series, here's the reveal of the XL5 ship, the XL8, and the XL10. And yeah, all 4 ship and suit designs in this wave seem to be ones that never ended up being seen in the final film, because as you know, only a handful of XL ships actually made it into the final cut of Lightyear, and even the ones that made it were seen only ever so briefly. Good news is though, all of you who have been hoping that Mattel would release all 15 XL ships in this line despite them not showing up in the film, it looks like your wish might be coming true. After this wave, the only ships missing would be the XL6, the XL11, and XL13, which is awesome. So come on Mattel, with only 3 ships left at this point, please don't let us down. Now, moving on to the new Gamma Fusion Lights and Sounds subcategory within the Hyperspeed series. So, I already showed this Gamma Fusion Armadillo in my last toy news video, and I own it actually. It released in November on Amazon, I just haven't reviewed it yet. But now, as far as newness here are your first looks at the Gamma Fusion XL1, XL14, and XL15. I'm really looking forward to these. Even though we already got these ships previously, it's really cool that Mattel went ahead and added some lights and sounds. Okay, moving along, switching categories once again, now to large-scale figures. It's the only one I didn't have any images of last time. Here's your long-awaited look at the large-scale stealth mode Buzz Lightyear. Very cool, guys. I love the translucency of everything and the swappable heads. Very creative idea on Mattel's part, at least as far as Buzz variants go. And now the last category, my favorite line, the 5-inch scale action figures. Here's Beta Suit Izzy Hawthorne, Beta Suit Darby Steele, XL5 Buzz Lightyear, Commander Burnside, and last but not least, my most anticipated figure set in this wave, Future Buzz with Future Socks, and it doesn't disappoint, guys. So awesome. I always hoped that these would get released in this scale, but I didn't think that Mattel would actually do it, so yay, fantastic stuff. Now, I did mention that there are 2 figures that still don't have any images up, and that would be 5-inch scale beta suit Buzz Lightyear, but at least we have this image of him on the back of the Capture and Protect mission ship packaging, as I previously have shown here, and then secondly, beta suit Mo Morrison. Hopefully we get images of both those guys soon. Watch, it's gonna happen like right after I upload this. That always seems to happen to me. Alright guys, well I really hope you enjoyed all these awesome reveals. I'm so glad that I could finally get around to sharing them here. Hopefully, we'll see even more Lightyear toy news and reveals very soon, so if that's something you want to stay on top of, be sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, you know that helps me out, and leave a comment with your thoughts down below. I always look forward to the conversations. Anyway, hope you all have had an amazing start to the new year. Stay safe out there, and I will catch you all in my next video. Lots of new and exciting content to come here in 2023, so stay tuned.